So not too long ago, I reported on a group of white extremists that were in the Niagara area, and they were marching around, doing a rally, protesting about all of the immigrants in Canada. And they said that they were there to take Canada back, and they have been conducting drills and combat training and all of the things to prepare for a race war. And within that story, the police were called, but apparently they didn't arrive on time before the white extremists were gone. And I had called BS on it, okay? I said that there's a lot of reasons why they could have been there on time because there's so little crime in Niagara on the Lake, okay? And in Niagara in general. So I called BS. This story that I'm about to cover now talks about at least one example of why I called BS. And I also said that I believe that there are some police officers that are also involved, encouraged, or even part of this group. That was my humble opinion. This story confirms it. Take a look.
Renato Greco. In posts on social media, he said police and military should stage a coup, which Hamilton police called disturbing. A social media user with the same name as Greco was resharing anti-immigrant content from the leader of extremist group Diagolon and its offshoot, Second Sons.
You should have concerns about what this individual is retweeting in his community and as an employee of the Hamilton Police Service. This is deeply concerning.
Renato Greco received the Police Exemplary Service Medal from the Governor General, which is given to officers with 20 years of service. They have suspended Greco with pay and commenced a comprehensive investigation. And now the Hamilton Anti-Racism Resource Center is calling for an independent investigation.
Well, I did call it. And although this is just one police officer that has been, busted for trying to encourage a coup and all of that other stuff and promoting what these extremists are doing, probably is also part of it, seeing as there was a sticker associated with them on his vehicle. I'm sure there are more than one, but at the very least, here is an example of why I was calling BS on it and why I was saying I think that there are some people in the force that encourage it. Now, let's talk about the fact that this person has been suspended with pay. That's just a paid vacation. I mean, what does that really do? And they always like to say pending an investigation. And where is that investigation going to lead? Where really is it going to lead? We're talking about Hamilton, okay? Anybody who knows that Hamilton, first of all, the crime there is ridiculous. But the way crime is handled is very weird. But I will get into stories of Hamilton on a next segment because that in and of itself is a whole other segment that family you need to know about. So stay tuned for that one. As far as this is concerned, as far as this officer just being suspended with pay, not shocking. I am waiting, however, to see what comes of this investigation and what ultimately happens to this officer. But this speaks to a bigger problem and a bigger picture, which is we have police officers running around encouraging this and reposting and retweeting what these malicious groups are around here doing. And as you can hear in this one, again, inciting a coup. This officer was doing. So can you imagine what's really going on here? And this is why I say this is a problem. This is why I say we need this bill for anti-Black racism so that we can be protected as well. But I'm also going to reiterate that we're not going to allow ourselves to just be beaten down by a group of people who think that immigrants don't belong here. Because at the end of the day, how do they know who the immigrants are? All they're looking at is color of skin. I've been here my entire life. They don't know that. They just may see a Black person and say, oh, must be an immigrant. Because truth be told, I've been told to go back to my country when I have grown up here. And there are many black people who were born here. There are many black people who were here before even those people that are telling them to go back to their country were. But my point is all they see is a color of skin, and they decide you need to go back to where you came from. So this is a big problem. And I am here to say again, we will not accept it. Okay? So anyway, family, as I said, I will keep you posted on where this goes, but I just wanted to show you an example of why I said what I said and why I feel the way I feel about the police not showing up. Okay? Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app from your Google or Apple store. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time, please be safe.